Rosie Alanis, and I am at Alanis Salon. We are located at 1210 West Clay in the middle of Houston. Located conveniently in Montrose, Midtown area. We cater to all types of hair. We are known for being very diverse. Everything from extensions to natural hair to straightening, you name it, we do it. Centrally located near downtown, near the Heights, near the medical center, and we're open very late up until 9 on weekdays, and we're open on Saturdays till 6 p.m. Salon is a curly girl friendly salon. If you want to enhance or if you want to change your curl, we can do both. Whether it's Brazilian blowouts or enhancing some of the curl with our services, we can also do customized highlights or color just to bring out your curly hair. We also can teach you how to maintain it and calm it with this humidity, and we could bring out its best features. We offer curly girl haircuts as well, specifically for people with different textures of curly hair.
We do carry rock products, which is a lot better than a lot more moisturizing for more natural hair textures. It doesn't have the oil doesn't have mineral oils or parabens, which are things that you need to be on the lookout for when you have natural hair. And I'm going to say this on the record, you need bubbles. You have to wash
I was just going to ask you, what are your thoughts on the no poo?
I think you need bubbles. I think you need bubbles. You need bubbles because the environment is not just your scalp oils. The environment is, especially in Houston where it's so humid, everything hangs in the air. So you have to wash your hair. You have to shampoo it. It'd be different if we lived in a cooler climate like that. What do you say about it?
Well, honestly, whether you need it to bubble, to cleanse it or not, it's kind of whether it's psychological or not. We feel better when it does bubble. So as long as it's not doing anything damaging to it, I think that just that little extra reassurance that it's clean, it goes a long way.
Exactly. And it's like, I'm gonna speak for myself. I go 3, 4, sometimes 5 days without shampoo. I want bubbles. I mean, especially because when we go to school, we're taught that the first shampoo should not bubble because it should be the natural oils and everything, and you loosen it up. And then the second shampoo is when it bubbles, and that's it. You don't have to do the third shampoo. Now, if you want a third shampoo, that's your prerogative and whatever you want to do. But there's so many different shampoos, whether you use Moroccan oil, you use Willow, you use Knox, and there are so many different shampoos that you can buy that are natural that you can use, but you do need to have a lather because you need to remove whatever is in the smog, whatever, because all that stuff after a while you compacting it onto your scalp skin, and scalp skin is just like face skin. If you keep putting stuff in it, the pores get bigger, and the bigger the pores, the more, and then that's where you start running into alopecia issues and things like that.
And also, I think I like bubbles in my bath, in my champagne, and in my hair.
There you go.
And that's all I do.
I can respect that. I can respect that.
That's right.
I don't know, but that's that. And then there's this whole t-shirt situation that I've been hearing about. Have you heard about this?
Yes, to use to dry your hair.
To use to dry your hair. You can go online and there's a towel specifically, and it's not the turkey twist, but it's a different towel, and it's made out of Egyptian cotton. And it is, I think it's like $50 or $60. I'm pretty sure you could go Marshalls and find it, or online and get it cheaper. But you can use it in conjunction with your products. So like you can have your hair wet, put it in your hair, like detangle, put it in your hair, dry your hair a little bit, put your products in, and a lot of products call for saturation. Well, you can have that if you're on your way out to the door to work, and you can take the same towel, wrap it around your head, put it in, go and get in your car, drive where you want, take it down, and it just falls really pretty.
That's actually something new to me.
Yeah, it's a place that I'll give you the website for it at the end of this. You can put it on.
But
But yes, yeah, you put it in, it's an actual towel that can be used, and it's cross weave so that it doesn't allow the hair to get caught in it. But no, I don't believe in the t-shirt.
So how often do you recommend, especially because just because you're naturally curly, people still put products in their hair to keep it from frizzing and what have you. So how often do you believe that hair should go?
You answer that one, because see, she
I
got
think
shot
that,
how long she
no,
took.
I think that
Where
everyone
it's
is,
curly hair and really tightly coiled hair.
well, it depends on the person. Honestly, when I first transitioned from an everyday, sometimes twice a day washer, to now, I would say once a week. If it's a really bad week, twice a week washer. I went through this phase where it was really hard because just like they tell you, if you wash your face too much, you're just stimulating the oil glands and you end up with oilier hair. I had to break out of that habit. So it did take a little bit to get there. But once I was there, I realized as long as I am not putting any products that are gonna make my hair any oilier, I don't put things to clog up my root area, then I can go much longer. So everybody's different. When you first start off, I always suggest if you're gonna make that transition, go every other day. And then from that, see if you can work up to every 2 days. Every scalp is different. It is an extension of your skin. So the oilier your skin, the more oil you'll hopefully have on your scalp as well.
That's a good determination.
Yeah, and then I say this, I say hygienically, if you have more silky textures, hygienically, the more we say, every 3 days is the most frequently you should wash your hair. You should not wash your hair every day. That is, unless you work in a hospital environment where there's stuff in the air and you're like working with floors that are quarantined and you opt out of wearing a little hair net situation, then you should wash every day. But other than that, every 3 days, no more than 7.
Okay.
That's a personal thing, no more than
At the
7.
maximum, like maybe once a week.
Yes.
And because after a week you end up running into other problems.
Yeah. And then also, and if you are worried about dryness, people could, like I say, using products, you can always rinse your hair, like to reactivate your curls.
Yeah.
You can get empty water bottles at the dollar store. You can always mist your hair and then add more product. The trick to it is mist from the mids down and put products from the mids to the ends of the hair. You do not have to keep reapplying to your scalp. And that is not what product is meant to be put unless it specifically says it's going to run your scalp.
Okay.
Like a mousse or a lifter that's designed to go right here. It doesn't have a lot of alcohol in it, so it doesn't dry your scalp skin out. And it doesn't have a lot of oil in it, so it doesn't weigh your hair down. But the rest of the products are meant to be put in that way, and down to the length of the hair. Because you're not doing anything.
Right.
And you shortstop your own natural oils by doing that too.
What are your thoughts on daily moisturizer? Do you think water or aloe vera juice or anything is good to spritz your hair to dampen and re-dampen?
I think if the thing about having curly hair is you have to find a concoction that works for you. Some people it's water and oil, some people it's aloe vera water and oil, some people it's just aloe vera and oil. Like it could be shea butter, coconut or shea or almond or jojoba or kui nut. There's so many out there. You can just go crazy in Whole Foods. The only thing that I would recommend is if you're going to do oils and you're gonna go like the extremely natural route, then you need to go somewhere like Whole Foods. You need to go somewhere where you're gonna get the first press oil, because once you start, and you need to make sure it's just that, it's an essential oil. Because if you're gonna get something over the counter, you have to be on the lookout for mineral oils, lanolin, any kind of paraben, because that's where you run into the problems. If it's a salon product and it does have paraben in it, or it has a little bit of mineral, which most salon products, that'll be more of a finish, like a pomade. Those will be those things, but they're water soluble. So if it's water soluble, it's okay. I think
meant for the hair.
it's meant for the hair. I think so many people freak out about, oh, it's got a paraben in it, I can't use it. Okay, it's being sold in a hair salon by a licensed stylist. Everything that we get and believe it or not, we go when people open salons, they scour. They're not just going in saying we're gonna put some Dudleys and some B&B and some Matrix. I mean, the more higher end salons, if they carry a particular, like we carry Wella, we are a Wella Color salon, and that particular shampoo and conditioner and those products are meant to help extend the life of your comfortable chair. We carry Moroccan oil because that oil is a lot lighter. It doesn't have these other issues. It can be heavy. They have a light version. It just has more options. It's very moisturizing. So that's why we choose the products that we carry. So if you go to a salon and they carry Vidal, they carry these other brands, try it before you make the determination that, oh, it has air, but I don't fool with it. Because they're chemists that do that. And I ran across a chemist last week. And like I told her, I'm not going to argue. You have to do that. I don't have to agree. But I can tell you what works. And if what you've been doing with your fruit, nuts, and berries is what works for you, I'm not going to argue with you.
Right.
You know, that's not my forte. I'm not a chemist, I'm not a pharmacist, I don't know anything about compounds. But I know that whatever we're giving to retail and use has been tested, maybe not so much on animals, but it's been tested to match pH, so that we're not using anything that's going to hurt.
Right. And that's why we're in America. People have a choice.
Right.
You know, whatever they want to do. But what you guys are saying is basically that, you know, don't believe the hype.
Right.
It's not always, you know, try it first. It may work for you.
It may work for
Yeah.
you.
And everybody's different.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I run into that a lot, and it's like, you know, if you are hell bent on something, ask one of us. Ask a hairstylist. You're surprised what we know. We do know alternatives. We may not carry that particular product, and there may be reasons why. Because a lot of times, what people don't understand is that certain brands to carry another brand would be a conflict.
Sure.
And as the owner, she can tell you that there's certain. We sign contracts to carry these products. We're not just going in. We're not that.
Selective.
Yeah.
Be very
We have to be very selective.
Because if the company doesn't represent or they don't do enough of that background, if they don't have their chemists, if they don't have their people working on that, then it reflects really badly on it.
Sure.
Because once you carry them, you also are represented by them.
Right.
Like you co-branding.
That's right.
Yeah.
So as far as like what you said earlier about the coconut oil or the olive oil, I've heard everything
All
else.
those oils, yeah.
You know, when you use stuff like that, then we can't really say 100% whether
That things are gonna work.
Right.
Maybe.